Yo, chat. Okay, since we're about this, right? Okay, I can kind of yap a little bit about Cipher. I can kind of yap a little bit. No leakers, no leakers. And I mean, we kind of already know her kit, right? We already know what her kit has entailed because we already seen the kit from like the thingy. So we already know like roughly 75-ish, 80% of like what she essentially does. What are you guys building Cipher with? How do you think you guys will be building Cipher? Alright, let's see it. 170 speed, yep. We already know. Is it like full on 100% kit? Or is it like not full on 100% kit? I'll just slap Eagle because it really got farm. Summer, unless your Eagle 4-piece at 170 speed. Bro, I'm so sorry for your loss. 170, that 300 speed on guide. Okay, let's count it for now. Build her for 6. Okay, 180 with Bubba. Welcome to the. Pretty sure you can see a. Wait, is it the full kit? Like, can you see her traces? Can you see exactly like her 3 major traces? Okay, everything is in it. You can only see in build description. I'm pretty sure this Planet 5, you can see the islands, right? You can see the islands, you can see the trace. But I don't know if they show the numbers. You will build 161. Get fucked, buddy. Get fucked. Okay, you can see in events. Okay, do we know what her light cone does? Do we know what her light? We can't see a light cone. Okay, we can't see a light cone. Okay, so I'll just touch on her kit specifically, right? Her build essentially is like 2, right? There are like 2 main builds. I like to call it the early game build and the late game build. I think there has been like a consensus where you don't build crit. You only slam speed, energy regeneration, maybe 2-piece Luxaga or like a Vonway or something, and then you slam on like 2+2 speed. Slam everything all in to hit the 170, and then she can basically do what she does. That is the viable option for the early game build, right? For the early game build. I do believe that in the late game build, when you can hit 170 speed without the 2+2 speed set, which is 12%, you should try to pivot into 170 speed with 4-piece diver and 2-piece Sausodo. So the question is, how the hell do you hit 170 speed with crit ratio on this but a bitch ass, right? And the answer is very, very simple. The answer is very, very simple. Oh my god, yo, Summer. Do you think Cipher is a good investment?
Do you think Cipher is a good investment for the future as she mostly scales with main DPS's damage, which will go up over time, obviously?
Okay, Cypher's role, right? She reminds me a little bit similar of like Topaz and Fugue. A little bit. Like, her kit is more or less already there from simply existing. Like, she just has to stand there. She doesn't have to do shit. And like, her kit is already there. You get the vulnerability. And yeah, we have confirmed it is going to be vulnerability. It's not damage percentage. So it's vulnerability plus the true damage you're going to be getting from the patron, right? So all you have to do is just stand there. And you're going to be able to amplify. Which, it actually led me to think a little bit, right? Aside from Acheron and Fei Xiao, what if she power creeps Tribi? Because if you think about it, 40% vulnerability is more than 30% vulnerability. Whoa. Numbers, you know what I'm saying? And she is meant to be built at like 170 speed. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying for every single team, but I'm just saying theoretically speaking. So there's one that I really, really want to try, which is how would Cipher work with Casterus? You know, shout out to Bonk for helping me out with this as well. Like, I want to find out if she can actually replace Tribi in a Casterus team where I'm going to be trying out Casterus, Cipher, not Tribi, Hia, plus RMC. Because then if you think about it, Tribi offers, especially at E0 to E0, right? We don't have the E1 Tribi yet. You're offering 30% vulnerability with the Res Pen, whereas Cipher gives you 40% vulnerability and 24% true damage. So, I think all things considered, she might not fall that much behind, especially if the content goes away from mob content. Yeah, the only downside is, however, she can't use DDD. I think that is like the only downside. Because Cipher cannot really make use of DDD, what she's really left with is essentially either if you have like another additional defense down source from outside, then you can run like a event like the tutorial mission, or you can just run resolution for 60% defense down. Then I thought, wait, doesn't Castrius also stack defense down? Especially if you stack on the S1. So what if you just stack on defense down and then just slam in Cipher with like the resolution for even more defense down? Can she potentially like actually out damage the amount of like utility that you're gonna be getting from 3B? I haven't found out yet. I haven't played it yet, but I will find out after I end stream today. Right? Because she essentially does, especially at E0 versus E0. I think they're like they can be potentially comparable. Yeah, potentially comparable. Yep. Okay, so I'll let you guys know probably by Monday, right? I'm most likely not streaming today because I'm gonna spend like the whole day playing with Cipher in bed, right? So it's gonna be great. You have cooled your last cool, my man.